Anybody alive over here?
There's a chance.
Maybe.
I am, but I'm eating popcorn.
Nice.
Understandable. I turned my camera off when I housed that egg roll. I didn't want that to be on stream.
Why? That's good footage that we can profit off of.
I'm not frantically reading the adventure, I promise.
So Heather and I were talking, and she said that her family's like a rich family from wherever she's from. She like stole a yacht,
St. Augustine.
and she's gonna be. She did some heists in South America, and that's why I'm following her. But her parents also give out hush money to the people of the town.
Oh.
I am woefully out of my depth.
No. She doesn't want anybody knowing that she's a debutante, but
Right. So
Haley is in fact very upset she's not at home taking care of the estate with her aging mother.
Before we go any further, though.
Which, again, is in St. Augustine, because apparently out of like the top 5 like richest cities in the U.S. in the 1920s, that was one of them.
Ah, no shit.
Yeah.
Alex,
Not
do
anymore.
you remember what your constitution score was? Because it's 0 right now.
Oh.
You literally have 4 hit points.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Well, all that smoking and whiskey is catching up to you.
Yeah, it's
60,
just weird that it was set
70?
to
I don't
70?
know. I don't know. You can just throw a mid-range.
Hold on, you
skill in
have
there.
150, 50, 60, 45, 80. Yeah, 3 50s. So it'll be around the 60 range.
Okay.
So you're still 65 to keep it. There you go.
Perfect. 11 hit points.
There you go. Maybe see if that reflected on the token. Yeah, it did. Okay, great. Yeah, because I put the hit points on the token, and like everyone's like 18, and then you're like 4.
Oh wait, I should have been a dilettante. I didn't know what that meant.
Oh, it's not 18, it's 13. I'm just blind. All right, so before we get
Elf is an
started,
explorer, but
so we have an explorer that's rich. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. I feel like I'm screaming. So we have. Actually, you know what? No, you guys introduce yourselves. Let's start there. We have Lily, who goes first. Tell us a little bit about your character and how do you know Ira Crawford and Detective Vernon Peralta. Also, I just want to say, just to make things go a little faster, you guys are in town to meet an old acquaintance of yours.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
okay.
also think about how what that acquaintance is and how you guys know.
All right. So Lily, short for Lilith, but her
Yes.
religious and very highly educated and very rich father decided that that was not okay, even though her deceased mother named her that because she was a low-key occultist.
Oh.
Lily found all of this out, learned all about the histories, was also highly educated herself, but decided that the debutante life was not for somebody of her caliber. She could not deal with the frills and the dresses. She wanted to be in the muck and the mire, so she stole the family's private yacht and went to South America for a few years and maybe, you know, made some deals for some artifacts and went to some places she shouldn't have. And then she did that a few other times, but in Europe and a couple times in Asia. And she just did that a few times until she just ended up back in the States.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Lots of shady deals. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's a thing
Now
for
the
boobs.
person
Massive.
that you're here to meet, his name is Josh. Do you have any idea how you know Josh?
Well, first off, how do we all know each other?
Josh Winscott, to be precise. That's a good question. How do you guys know each other?
Well, who is
Winscott sounds pretty
who is Josh
dilettante.
Winscott?
Well, so that's kind of what we have to figure out together. What he is for you guys. You know him enough to know that he is kind of a regular Joe as far as much as you do. Maybe you met him in school or in some sort of like societal circle, and you just kicked it off and you spent some time together, and then you kind of receive a letter from him to meet him in Providence, where he lives, and where his family lives, to be precise.
Lily knows him through the family, but it's one of the few acquaintances associated with her family she still speaks to. She thinks he's safe. He wouldn't have set her up to be caught by her family.
Maybe you guys are like childhood friends, like you both were kind of in line with the whole like, fucking this is bullshit, all this money stuff. You wanted adventure.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, that works. How about Detective Peralta?
Detective Peralta, met him in a library back in college, and they were study friends in the same couple classes, and hit it off, became drinking buddies, went party, and did all that. And Detective Peralta never gave up the drink, even though Josh tried to get him to every once in a while because he saw the spiral.
Detective Peralta, I just want to say that prohibition is going on right now.
The perfect time.
So you, as a policeman,
Yeah, he would know where all the speakeasies and shit.
yeah, I know.
And if I bust him, I just, maybe get a little cash, maybe get a little barrel of bourbon in my the back of the car.
Yes. Nice. Okay.
Willing to take a bribe. He's not the cleanest cop.
Now, how do you came to know about Lilith? Or Lily?
I heard about some of Lily's crimes, and I started pursuing her. And as I got closer to her, her parents intervened and began to give me some hush money to just kind of keep an eye on her, because they were disappointed in her and worried for her being. So I kept an eye on her, and I actually kind of love her, but don't tell her that, because she doesn't like me like that just yet. I'm trying to win her over. Every time I approach her, she turns me down.
Okay.
Every time he takes the bribe, I just can't, this guy. Ridiculous. And I've committed no crimes in the continental United States.
Right.
That's all there is right now.
It's all in international waters.
That's all there is right now. There's no... Sorry.
What Mr. His name was Winscott, right?
Josh Winscott, yeah.
Yeah, would Josh Winscott, would he have workers or something like that?
His family at some point did, yeah.
but does he have a personal assistant or a driver or something like that? Because because Ira Crawford grew up in a little blot of a town called Abner, Tennessee, that it was a coal mine town, but it dried up once the town itself folded when the coal mine dried up, and his his dad went to go fight in the Great War and died in the Argonne Offensive. And after that, having really not much else attached to to his hometown in Tennessee, he just kind of started drifting, looking for work, anything where he could just put his two hands and his strong back to work at. And maybe just by Providence, he found his way to Providence and found himself under the employ of one Joshua Winscott. Probably
okay. All right.
like a groundskeeper or a driver or something like that.
So let's say that you are his driver, in fact. Okay. I think that would be a nice little tie-in. Okay, so you don't know Lily or Detective Peralta. Maybe, is Detective Peralta a native to Providence?
He spent some time there, but no, he's not a native. He's born and raised in Detroit.
Detroit, right? That's what it said. So,
I would
are
imagine.
you is your jurisdiction in Providence, or is it in Detroit?
I would say Detroit, and I'm here, I guess, because of the letter, right?
Right.
I was
Okay,
just kind of visiting. I don't actually live here.
I-
But I would guess that we could, was Ira, is what you said, right? We could have crossed paths if Josh was going somewhere and I saw him off to wherever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I was working
gonna
for
say-
Mr. Winscott, I'm sure I came across you, both of y'all, at least once. You know.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
There might be like a photo of me and him somewhere in the house.
All right, sweet. I think that makes sense to me. All right, so the story begins. Let me adjust this. When both Detective Peralta and Lily got a letter from an old friend, an old acquaintance of yours, asking you to come to Providence, New England. He has exciting news to tell you. Well, the letter officially started with the passing of his grandmother, which is the reason why he is in Providence. But he wants you to come over because he has some exciting news to share with you, and to meet him at a local speakeasy that is right behind a shoe store. You all make it to Providence, and it is a cool evening. You guys are by the dock area, and it's a fairly mid-sized city. It's not the biggest, especially if you come from Detroit. And if you've been to some of the areas, or some of the cities in South America, with the hustle and bustling, here it's a little bit more calm, especially because of the weather. It's very nice outside, and you do find the speakeasy without any issue. Pretty much everybody knows that it's there, but it's chosen to be ignored. So, I will start you all inside of the speakeasy, where you see your friend Josh Winstott. I wonder if there is a picture of him. No, but there is a token, so I'll bring that over. Josh Winstott.
I was gonna say that sounds like a real enough name. You could probably Google it and pull up a guy.
Yeah, and just pull him up. Yeah. Actually, it's funny because a lot of the pictures. Yeah, a lot of the pictures here are very much like historical pictures, so it's pretty cool. You enter and is a pretty chill, jazzy place. There is a misty aura of smoke, cigarette smoke, in the air. There is a band playing in a bar over by the side with booths all around the wall. You two don't quite pick out Josh Winscott just yet, but Mr. Ira, you do see the acquaintances enter, and you're sitting in the same booth as Mr. Josh Winscott, who is a couple of drinks in already, so he's already very animated. So, I can't hear you, Andrew, for some reason.
Sorry, I was muted. So Mr. Winscott is in his cups then.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You can choose to also be drinking, or if you want to act a little bit more of a bodyguard, you can be that too. But what are you doing?
I'm probably like nursing a probably already watered down beer or something right now. Yeah. No.
Lily walks into the building like she owns the place, just makes eye contact with the bartender, hits him with one, and gestures towards where she's Josh sitting. As she walks over, Winnie, it's so wonderful to see you. It's been too long, darling.
Before you get to him, give me an appearance roll real quick. When you look at your character sheet, let me kind of explain to you what the numbers mean. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so see how it says hard success? That's kind of like the difficulty values in the game. So if you look at your core stats, the strength, constitution, size, and whatever, you see a big number and 2 little numbers. Big number is just a regular success that you have to roll under 50. A hard success is the top right number, which is the next smaller one. And an extreme success is the littlest one. Sometimes I'll ask you, roll me strength, roll me an extreme strength roll. That means that it's a very hard task. You have to click the tab that says extreme, highlight that, and then roll. And that just means that it's just like a very hard thing to do. If you roll it, something really good could happen, or if you fail it, something really bad could happen. That's important because there's a mechanic that we'll probably stumble upon later on called pushing rolls. But just so you know, that's what the numbers mean. Anyways, so when you do wave at the bartender, he immediately looks at you. Like he already knew you were there. Like you walk in and there's almost a spotlight on you. You're wearing, what are you wearing? You're wearing like a dress, like a cocktail.
No,
yeah,
she doesn't do dresses.
No? Oh, okay.
Full wide leg, high waisted pants.
Okay.
Delightful lace up boots that you can definitely tell have been in a few scuffles. Nice like turtleneck, short sleeve top, and a trench coat just gently thrown over her shoulders.
So yeah, very much so. When you walk in, you own the place and you signal. And it's almost like a movie. Like most eyes turn your way and then track you all the way in, and before you even signal, he's already making your drink. When you reach Winscott, what is it that you called him?
Winnie.
When he's kind of like he's like looking down. He's just like, "Oh, Lily, finally! Hold on a minute, bartender." And then as he does that, the bartender is already.
Mr. Winscott,
for the lady. I haven't seen Lily in many years.
Winnie, believe me, he already has my drink taken care of. I believe he actually has my exact cocktail ready. Fantastic.
Oh yes, you have your ways all the time. Please have a seat. All right.
I just like gently place my hand on is it Ivar?
Ira.
Yeah, I just gently place a hand on his arm and just make eye contact, just like, oh, you soul having to deal with this.
That Mr. Winscott's in his cups again.
Would you like another cup then, sir?
No, I think he's had enough.
Yes, please.
No.
I'll take another one.
Oh, lamp's sake. No.
Sour, please. Make it extra strong. I have things to tell my friends.
I make hard eye contact with the bartender and just hit him with the.
Bartender, he's already like there with your drink. Which what will be your drink? What will be Lily's drink?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Amaretto sour.
All right, yeah, he comes beautifully crafted amaretto sour. Is like, oh, I can. He just whispers like, I can make it, a mocktail.
Please do.
Okay, and then he walks off.
Thank you.
Presumably to make mocktail. What is that Detective Peralta doing?
I'm assuming I got in all right. Right.
Yeah, I mean, you come here to bust them constantly. The bartender looks at you and he just rolls his eyes.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I just walk in. I just kind of scan the place really quick and look for where I'm going and look for a couple exits. And
Give me a.
There's a shining beacon of light on Lily. There's sparkles floating down above her.
You said spot?
Yeah, spot hidden. All right, you actually spot a couple police officers in the speakeasy already.
Oh, nice.
Sitting in their own booth.
I want to look at him and just try to make eye contact as I'm walking over and just hit him with the salute. Be like, I know you know, I know.
They ignore you because they don't know you. They're like, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I assume I see Josh being his old loud self when he's a couple drinks in. Just gonna walk up and be like, Josh, you can never hold your liquor, buddy, and that's never changed, has it? I hear you.
I
from
can
across
always
the
liquor
bar.
my holes for sure.
Oh,
You can
oh,
ask
man.
Ira here for a second.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, Ira, please do speak over them. It'd be lovely.
Yeah, good to
Mr.
see ya.
Winscott, I'm gonna order you some breadsticks or something.
Oh, that would be great. Can you get some vodka sauce with that? And it could be...
I'll be
And
right.
Just, yeah,
on.
calm down. Ira, good to
Oh.
see you. It's been a long time.
Yes,
Right.
friend. Yes. Oh, he like Josh. I know you were talking to Ira, but Josh kind of like gets in the middle. Like, it is great to see you too.
All right.
Imagining
well,
the
yeah.
shaking hands right in front of his face. It's
I
like,
just like put a hand underneath Josh Winscott and be like, like much obliged, Mr. Carlton. You know, like before I go get him some bread to soak up all this fucking booze that he's had.
So you guys meet up with Josh, and you do have a couple of drinks, but it takes a couple of hours for the bread to actually do his work. While all this is happening, it's a big contrast and kind of embarrassing because the rest of the bar or lounge is super chill, and Josh is just being obnoxiously loud in the one booth that you guys are in.
The louder he is, the more I break down my flat cap. So please don't look at me.
Winnie, darling, do we want to maybe? My private yacht is just up the road. Maybe we could go there.
You have
As
a
long
what?
as you please.
Oh, it's
Just
good.
a small boat.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just. Yeah, I'm good. Just. Oh, jeez. Alright, how many times have I told you not to let me drink that much? Ugh.
Only every time, I think.
And yeah, you never listen.
Well, you did stop drinking about 2 hours ago. The last 10 drinks have been mostly sugar. I think you might actually be having a sugar crash. Are you okay?
I gotta go pee real quick. And then he gets off and walks off. After a couple of minutes, he comes back, and you can tell he's a little bit more put together. It's just his button-down shirt like it's not shifted anymore, and his collar is like well put. You can tell he took a little bit of time in the mirror to kind of like, you know.
Course correct.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. It's been a long week over here. Grandma just passed away. That old hag finally
Oh.
out of my life.
Mr. Winscott.
You know, she was not the best person. All right.
You don't speak ill of the dead.
Winnie, I do have to ask, not to speak ill of the dead, but did she still put those dolls around the house every day?
Every freaking day. She's the doll lady, here, so.
Even until the last day?
Well, I don't want to speak of the dead, and looks at Ira, but you know, she was found face down in the porch with the dolls in her hands, so.
Oh.
But that's not important. She's gone. So, what I want to talk to you guys about is.
Oh my god.
Did they start an investigation? Did they?
You were right. They
was there
were.
Cause?
You did always say they would be the death of her.
Yep, I told you that, and it happened. But the best part of this is that she left me with my house, or her house. Which
Congratulations, you're a
here.
property owner.
Yes, I know, it's fantastic. I mean, it's been rough couple of years. If anybody wants to give me a psychology roll, you're more than welcome
Okay.
to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me try psychology
Wait,
with my 10.
did she-
That's what I thought.
Did she leave you the lake house too?
Oh man, you guys suck. No, that went to the state, sadly.
Oh, that's too bad. Those back taxes must have got her.
Yeah,
Major
you know how
villain.
that goes. Well, I called you all here because I'm renovating the house, and I would like to throw you guys throw a party, a housewarming party with you all, and invite you over the weekend. Tomorrow, right, Ira? And as it's look at his clock, it's already like 2 a.m. It's like, oh, today.
I mean, well, technically speaking, Mr. Winscott, the weekend has already begun.
Excellent. Could I get some more cocktails, bartender?
Again?
I'm always down for a good time.
Great,
Mr. Winscott. I don't think that'd be well advised if you do any more drinking.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I haven't seen my friends in many years. It's great. So let's just get this party going.
You know what I think would be a wonderful idea? We a couple bottles from that wonderful bartender over there and go check out this new home of yours. I haven't seen it in ages.
Oh, the Italians are working on it right now. We can go tomorrow. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
But we know it's such a ghoulish old house.
With a little bit of cleaning and fresh coat of paint, it'll be a beautiful house. We can go see it tomorrow. For now, I say we drink.
I got a few extra hours of drinking in me.
Oh, God.
Well, what else is there
Oh,
to
come
do?
on, Ira. I know you can do it. And hey, if you think you're drunk, you don't have to drive, right?
He is a driver.
All right, Winnie.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna get drunk and not have to drive.
All right.
There is a prohibition.
Okay, Winnie. I have been to 3 continents since I last saw you. Pick one, and I'll tell you all the stories.
Let's do Africa.
That's not one.
Okay, Asia.
Sorry, that was really good.
So the rest of the night goes as you would expect. A group of friends that got together after a while. You guys share stories and have a good old time, and eventually the night ends and you guys each go to your respective places. When you guys leave, Ira, you're driving Josh to his house, right?
Being careful to avoid the bump so he doesn't get sick again.
Pretty much, yeah. And then Lily and Detective Peralta, you both walk out into, I'm assuming you're staying in a nearby hotel.
If by hotel you mean my yacht?
Oh, right, private,
yes.
yeah, I forgot. Yes. Okay, excellent. So at this point is 4 in the morning, and the day ends. After a fairly rough sleep, you all wake up and is around. By all I mean specifically Lily and Peralta. It's around 4 p.m. the next day. Ira, you've been up for a minute because Mr. Josh Winscott keeps asking you to go get a bunch of different things for the house. Josh has been up since 5 in the morning working on the house.
Jesus.
Completely. So
He's still drinking.
no, he stopped drinking. It was like like the late night post energy you get when you're really tired.
Mm.
Yeah,
He's
that's
going
what he
at
got.
it.
Yeah. Hopefully this is not too loud. Alright, so just for story's sake, you guys wake up and it's obviously late, so you guys, we're supposed to be with Josh, and you're all heading towards the house, which is located in did I write it down? It's located in near the docks. If this thing will tell me. Well, it's not important, but you guys know where the house is. So, do you guys want to... At this point, you're in a nice little lively city, and towards the end of the day, you see plenty of cars and people moving around doing their own thing. What would you guys like to do? The city of Providence is pretty well populated, so you can really find a lot of things here. Like, you wouldn't have to go too far for like food, supplies, and stuff like that. Also, as a DM, mainly for Heather, and a refresher as the other one, remember that Call of Cthulhu works in an investigation mode, so like one thing that investigators do is investigate. If you feel like you don't have enough information right now, it's fine. You're not supposed to, but this is just one step that happens before the actual, like, quote-unquote exploration, or like moving into, like, you want to have as much information as possible before the thing happens.
So I'm working at the house, right?
Yes.
Are there like other people there, or is this just me?
Yes, there is a bunch of workers. So you're like his right hand man. Mm-hmm. So like whenever he's like, oh, get some waters, get some, you know, ice for the ice box, like all this kind of stuff, like you do that stuff. Mm-hmm. But there is plenty of workers in the house, working all over. Like they're just renovating, changing wood, just essentially renovating the whole house into, you know, a newer one. They're cleaning it, painting it, doing landscaping, the whole shebang. It's just been a very busy day, even though he drank himself to sleep. He slept for like 2 hours and then woke up, and then Judge Winscott started like just going at it.
Yeah, he had a little bit of laudanum to curb the alcohol. I got it. Anyways,
quick bump or two to keep on trucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
magic white powder from South America.
I mean, this was at a time where like cocaine was like, yeah, you got a headache, here's some coke. Anyways, but
the house is located in College Hill. Sorry.
Is there like any workers there that might have known the previous occupant, Mrs. Winscott or Ms. Winscott?
I mean, you can ask. Roll me a. Let me see.
Kind of want to know what the deal is with these creepy ass dolls.
Roll me a. Well, roll me an intelligence check, because that's kind of like your street smarts.
Or ask Lily when she gets there. Okay.
Right. So, you know, you're in the morning, and in the process of like all the construction and stuff happening, you know, you're curious. It's like, what was this house before? What some of the workers tell you is that this is like one of the first houses that was built here, and established kind of like the style for the whole, and there was like the whole Victorian look, and it's been passed down in the Winscott family for many generations.
Oh, so this house is haunted.
Yeah. However, the dolls thing really was only the last owner who used to do it, and it just became almost like a tradition in the street, and the kids would just, you know, look at it and just laugh at it because it was weird. But she will put out the dolls at night, and then she'll pick them up in the morning. I'm sorry. She'll pick them up. She'll put them up at night and then pick them up in the morning.
All right.
Very weird.
Yeah. Very interesting. All right. Thank you for your
time. As the day goes forward, you guys get closer to the house. You enter College Hill, which is a beautiful side of the street, with gorgeous houses that you can tell is like the upper middle class. No, upper class. And you all arrive to the head of the street, and you can tell exactly which house it is because there's a bunch of overgrown bushes and trees all around it. even though the house is beautiful, is covered by just a bunch of vegetation.
Dude,
It's been dilapidated for a while.
While I'm working at the house, do I notice anything like unusual about it?
No, it's so you've been there. They started work 2 days ago, and it's just been normal stuff, right? They're just cleaning out the old things. They're looking at the damaged wood internally. It's just regular renovation.
This house is too normal.
So Ira, you're actually coming back to the house when you meet with Lily and Dr. Peralta on the street. You're also heading over to the house.
I am visibly exhausted because I
Yeah.
got like no sleep.
Yeah. Lily looks strangely frazzled and she just spins around and Peralta, that's enough! You do not need to follow me or help me or keep me safe. I have trekked through the Amazon, I have walked the Great Wall, and I have run a marathon to Rhodes. You don't need to follow me. Go away.
Well, first of all, your parents pay me to follow you. Second of all, we're going to the same place right now.
You know what? If they pay you enough to follow me, can you go grab me a snack along the way? Make yourself useful. Go.
I would love to take you to dinner sometime, but you just haven't accepted yet, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that.
This is going to be really hard to reject.
Mr. Westcott, did they normally discuss their business like this?
Well, he's not with you guys. He's at the house.
Oh man.
You know what, Peralta? You and your bag of peanuts can go away. Ira, darling, how are you? Frazzled, walking away, stomping.
I mean, not to be too terribly terse, ma'am. I feel like about 10 pounds of hammered shit in a 5-pound bag. So
Oh,
I am tired.
oh goodness, dear Ira.
He's running you ragged.
Well, since I'm here now, please feel free to use me as an excuse to come inside and drink some of Winnie's coffee.
So,
Only if that's the special Irish coffee he's got in there. He's got a fight
So you
off
guys-
last night.
Wink.
as this conversation is going, like you guys eventually end up at the front of the house. Ira, for this is kind of weird because all the workers are gone, and the door is closed.
Yeah, so it's like I think I should be leaving. I don't quite feel right being here. Like my work's done, right?
I would feel... No,
No, you know that they were
Ira-
supposed to have been working for a couple extra hours.
Oh.
Ira, please stay. This place always gave me the creeps. I just never got over watching his mother speaking to those...
I'm not gonna
Every
lie.
day.
I heard how old this place was, and I know for a fact it's dead haunted.
It is. I don't think they've ever not out.
You cut out there, I'm sorry.
I don't think there's ever been a point where this family line feels older than America.
Mhm.
Mer.
Well,
Have you all seen Josh this morning?
Well, he was here, but I imagine he went to go sleep off the last night's libations. So,
It is 4 in the afternoon. Shouldn't he have slept it off by now? Don't tell me
no.
he pulled an all-nighter again.
he was burning that midnight oil, Miss Lily. Yeah. The poor Ira was right there burning next to him. So, well,
He's gonna work you and himself right into a grave doing that.
Yeah, that's all right. I say in a voice that suggests that is not all right at all. But I'm too polite to say otherwise.
Lily just kind of narrows her eyes at you and just... I start opening, like, rooms around me. Like, I know. There's a lovely settee somewhere in one of these rooms. I napped on it one time. That ball.
So,
where is it?
hold on, because you guys are not inside yet. You're still outside.
We're here.
Well,
oh no! I imagine we already walked in.
We're having coffee already.
All right, so you walked in. You're inside. You're talking really loud. But Ira, for you, this is kind of weird because the house is eerily quiet.
Yeah, there's like no workers or anything like that, right?
Yeah, it went from being a buzzing, like, spectacle of cacophony of construction and footsteps and voices that you were expecting to come back to, and it's just eerily silent. Once Lily and Peralta come in, and Lily is like looking for the coffee and all this stuff, eventually the silence overtakes her, and you start paying attention to the fact that there should be people cleaning and putting things away and wrapping up for the day.
Well, that. Y'all hear that?
No, don't hear anything.
Wait. Yeah, it's silent as the grave in here.
This place is busy as a beehive, not 15 minutes ago.
Can somebody roll me a spot hidden?
Just one person, or
whoever wants to do it. All right. Other people can roll too.
I see
All
nothing.
right, I didn't.
Okay.
oh,
Right.
Extreme.
I'm good at that one.
Ira's too goddamn
Humble.
tired to look for anything.
Humble.
Peralta. You start like looking at it, and I guess your detective tingle starts tingling. And you hear a noise, like a wooden noise coming from somewhere in the house, almost like a. Hopefully you can hear that. I don't know. My microphone usually picks up everything. No,
Yeah,
okay.
right,
No. Is it like a tapping?
I heard it.
Yeah, like just like a.
Yeah. Do you guys think Josh is upstairs making that racket?
It's coming from below, actually.
Oh, from below?
Yeah.
Think Josh is downstairs making a racket still? I mean, it seems weird that he sent the workers home. They'd have at least another couple hours of work.
Mr. Peralta,
Do you think it's...
Mr. Winscott isn't here.
Oh. Ira, he was there when you left.
Oh, so, okay.
He was with the workers, yeah. He's been working with the workers.
Oh, no.
Hmm. Well, I think we should probably go find our friend, right? Haven't seen him.
So
One of us come over.
Either Lily or Ira can roll me at history. I guess it will be the appropriate skill.
My history's only 36.
Mine's 35, so we'll see.
Nice.
Never mind.
Okay. Lily, you know exactly where this sound is coming from. And towards the center of the house, there's a door that leads down to the basement.
Well, I'm not quite feeling up to making the descent in the basement today. I am not quite wearing the right pair of boots. So, would one of you wonderful gentlemen like to see what's making the racket down there?
Yeah, I can take a look. See what Joshy boy is doing.
Wonderful. So glad it's you.
Right?
All right.
Right behind you, detective. and I shoot Lily a look like...
So you start approaching the house, and it's that eerie silence, almost like somehow there is a dampener in the windows, avoiding everything from outside to coming in, and you hear some sort of ruffling, movement towards the center and in the middle of the house. You see the door. It's a wooden door, kind of bloated from all the moisture that's been taken up over the years. You approach slowly. You start feeling your heart in your throat as the sound becomes louder and louder. What do you do?
I'm gonna go over to the door and just kind of slowly open it.
Okay. So the door. It's.
Don't
what?
What?
Might have to shoot. Don't forget your gun. You might have to shoot a rat or two down.
There's a good chance. We don't know what's scuffling over here.
As you start opening the door, it creaks into pure darkness. You step forward as your foot hits the wooden platform. You look down the stairs, and as you come in and turn right, you see a face in front of you of Josh. Ah! What are you doing here? Oh, right, I called you. I'm sorry. Hey, hi. Oh, Peralta, you gave me a heart attack.
We just like push him back and be like, "Don't do that. What do you mean? You stuck up on me."
What are you talking? I was here the whole time. Please, just let me just. Okay. Oh, well, you guys made it. Okay. Woo. You can tell that he has like bloodshot eyes, like he's just exhausted beyond belief, and he gets, yeah.
What are you doing down?
Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. Wrong song. There you go.
Oh, I mean, depending on what you said next, it could work.
Yeah, no. It's like, oh, I was just working. I made a crazy discovery. So I send the workers away because you guys have to keep this down. I wasn't expecting this. Please come sit down. And he kind of points towards the living room.
What do you got for us, old boy?
Ira, make some coffee for a guest, please. I found.
And for your.
Yeah, right on it, Twin Scott.
So crazy day. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. I've been just tearing down the house, and one of the workers came to me and they found a bricked up wall, this tunnel going down under the house. And it's gonna be the discovery of the century. I can't believe that. It's probably one of those what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, just flew out of my mind. So it's probably one of those historical tunnels, you know, the ones that were used for the slave trade, and they've been said that they were all under the city, but we finally found one. We probably can find some really cool stuff there. And then he just kind of sits down and just
Maybe we should give him a few minutes.
Meanwhile, in the nearby kitchen next to the percolator, Ira's just
waiting.
And then in the middle of his micro nap, he just, I mean, I was planning to celebrate. He just continues as if he didn't just fall asleep. It's, I know we were planning a celebration, and I was getting Ira to get all the goodies for the party, but we need to go down there. I can't believe we found this. There's probably some treasure and some cool stuff down there. It's gonna be great. I knew this house was worth something.
Winnie, I say this I say this with love. I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck. Just you need to take a nap before we go exploring.
Yeah.
While I am very excited for this exploration,
No.
you need a couple hours.
For sure. I'm too old for this, you know. It's been we're not longer in college. Ira, where's the coffee?
Got it right here. I hope y'all take me black. There ain't no sugar.
Oh, you mean when?
So I know this is a bit of a spur of the moment, and I wasn't expecting you guys to help me with this, but I can't. I just can't let anybody know that we found this. Because whatever discoveries we find, it's gonna be to our name. We're gonna be the adventurers that found is probably historical things. However, I do say that we are willfully underprepared, and please, I think we should probably come tomorrow to it and
that sounds like a great idea, Mr. Winscott.
And then, but you guys please go get some equipment I need. I mean, I'm sure Lily is so used to exploring in dangerous caverns, but I'm not. So whatever you say we need, you just go by. And then he just for another like micro nap.
Well, that sounds like a good plan.
Ira, I believe you're still gonna be very busy.
Mm-hmm.
If I
busy looking at the back of my
believe you yourself are quite the adventurer, quite the explorer.
Ira, I need you to also be prepared. I think I'm just gonna go take a nap for the next 9 to 10 hours.
That's just called sleep.
Ira,
Winscott.
you should go with it. You should go with it and get me some equipment, please.
I think we can handle that. Josh, get some rest, old friend, and
I'm sleeping in the car.
Yeah, Ira needs a vacation.
I have a guest bed on my yacht. You can take a nap there. Waves will rock you to sleep nicely.
No.
Are you get seasick?
I like to be on terra firma, Miss Lily. I don't mean to give horse in the mouth on this one, but
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, if I do remember, there is a lovely doll-free from upstairs. I don't think Winnie will even know you're here.
probably can I just like sleep here?
Yeah, you can. 100%. Yeah. You were supposed to be sleeping here. It's just the fact that, you didn't go back to sleep.
I'd be like, all right, Mr. Winscott, we're gonna go grab some supplies.
you pick him up and take him to the bench.
Yeah.
I like to imagine he goes out of the front door and just immediately goes to the back of the house and goes back inside.
Yeah, just whistling the entire time. Goes back to the kitchen, right up the stairs.
Man.
Before you go to sleep, Ira, just give me a list of what you need, and I'll pick up supplies today. I've had plenty.
So I just want just for the sake of time and because I don't want to get down the rabbit hole too much. So this next step, gameplay wise, is usually like the research and exploration part of it before you enter the actual adventure, I guess you could say. So in the last game, I actually forgot what it was, but you guys went to like the library and the police station and stuff like that to kind of like search and look up like things about, I think it was like a cottage or something that was in the area, and to get supplies and all that kind of stuff. So Judge Winston is gonna go to sleep. He's way too exhausted. Ira, Lily, and Peralta, it's up to you guys to let me know what you want to do. There's no time crunch, by the way.
Definitely store. Do flashlights exist yet?
Yes.
Get a couple flashlights. Not too sure what else might be down in this tunnel, you guys, but
Rope. It's always
All
a
right.
need for rope.
Ira, here. I hand him a little, like, notepad and pencil. Write down all the supplies you believe you might need. I will go pick up the additional supplies, and I will stop by the library tomorrow morning after you have had plenty of sleep and do some research on the property. And you, Peralta. What do cops do?
you know I'm coming with you.
Look up any...
You know I'm coming with you.
Okay.
The library is one of my favorite places. I mean, we gotta do something.
That's not allowed. One of my favorite places. Quiet. Most people don't enjoy being there. I would very much go to the police station. You love it there.
A bit out of my jurisdiction, but I might be able to find something out. Get some city blueprints or some public record blueprints. See if we can find out where this tunnel goes.
Let's just go to the library.
That's a perfect. Oh.
Oh, looks like we're going to the library,
Josh,
Lily.
Josh wakes up from his nap. Let's just go to the library. And goes back to sleep.
Yeah, okay.
Josh, I did not.
Josh was very informative right there, I do say. So it looks like we're going together.
If it makes you feel better, there's 2 different libraries. Okay.
Love it. Cover more ground. You take the
Damn
one
it.
on the east side. I'll take the one on the west side. Enjoy.
Killing me, Josh. Go back to sleep.
Oh, snap. Alright, so is that the plan? Gonna go buy
Oh,
the...
looks like you have the far one.
You're gonna go buy the items that you need, and then we're gonna go to the library and do research. Okay.
I like to imagine this happened right across the street from the library, and I'm like, this one's fine. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You gotta take a cab.
So there is, in fact, 2 libraries that you can go to. There is the John Hay Library, which is part of Brown University, early libraries established in 1910. And then there is the Providence Athenaeum. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which is holds a lot of historical documents. And then there's plenty of stores that you can go in between to buy all the things that you need.
Mine.
He said these were underground tunnels.
Yeah.
There's the Fable. That's where I was looking. The Fable underground tunnels.
Anybody know where I can buy a canary?
Yes, there's a pet store actually.
That is great thinking, Ira. You never know down there.
Coal miner.
So first things first. Can you guys tell me your credit rating?
110.
God.
What? Is it really 110?
It's actually 110. Yeah, I don't.
How?
I didn't touch it. I seriously did not touch it. Like I did not.
Okay, well, apparently you're rich, so.
I work for Mr. Winscott. It's all.
Yeah, there you go.
He
It's
actually
actually
wrote it
his
into the
money.
will.
Yeah, I'm using the company credit card.
Yeah. How about Peralta and Lily?
Where do I find that?
Should be in your character sheet.
But where?
It's in the
Skills, combat.
the possessions.
Oh, that's money. I have $40.
Hell yeah. Where is it, Andrew? What the fuck?
I don't. Is that there underneath computer use?
Oh, is it in the skills?
Yeah.
Grade rating 55 for Lily.
20.
So Lily, you are
What?
wealthy.
Poor.
in fact.
110.
I'm poor.
What do you mean? No, Lily. What's your credit rating? 55, right?
I think I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It says possessions. I have $50.
No, it's in the skills. Look at the skills panel and look under on the left side.
Yeah,
under.
scroll down.
Yes, 50.
50. So you're wealthy. No, you don't have to roll. You have to tell me the number. And then Alex, 20.
Broke.
Is mine
You
broken?
are. You're average.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a reasonable level of comfort, 3 meals a day, occasional occasional treat, accommodation, an average home and apartment, either rented or privately owned. That's for you, Peralta. For Lily, she's wealthy. This level of wealth affords luxury and comfort. A substantial residence, perhaps with some domestic help, possibly second home in the country or abroad. And then for Ira, this level of wealthy affords great luxury and comfort.
I was about to say, do you want me to change it? I'm totally okay with changing it.
Did you put any points towards it?
I put nothing in credit rating. It just gave me like, here you go, 110, boom.
You can just give it to me.
No.
Give it to me.
He owned the coal mine and sold them off.
Mm-hmm.
So you can change it. So the options are penniless, poor, average, wealthy, and rich.
What's poor?
Lily's wealthy. Poor is what Peralta is.
No, what's the
Damn.
No, sorry, no. Peralta's average. Poor is able to afford the bare minimum, a roof over their head, and at least one meager meal each day. Accommodation restricted to the cheapest rental house or flea bag hotel.
Is that like a 10?
What's the number?
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 through 9.
Okay, so I'll just... 9.
Don't be that poor.
I'm above that. I can feed.
Well, because he was a coal miner, right?
No, I was the grandson of a coal miner.
Oh, fair.
Grandson of a coal miner.
Yeah.
All right.
So... I mean...
But that's coal mining town era. That's company money. That's not...
Yeah, but that company money didn't go to me.
No. I mean, like, literally, they would issue their own money in a lot of mining towns, so people would not be able to leave.
Yep. So, all right, there you go.
So,
All right. Okay, so Lily, are you buying Ira's stuff? 'Cause
only if I can take some extra credit rating points. God damn.
You're wealthy. What are you talking about? You can afford luxuries, 3 meals
Yeah.
a day, and a luxury house.
You're living large.
I still have to be able to pay my small crew for the yacht I live on.
So fair enough. Again, in this game, it doesn't really like you don't have to like. It's not like, oh, you have this much gold you have to spend in, like none of that. It's like you just assume that you can buy things. Okay, so what I want you guys to do
assume
is
the only crimes.
Well, go to your character sheets
Sorry.
and under. This is gonna be a little bit of a free for all. Under possessions, add things that you will buy in the city. You can add it manually. There's no stats for them, so if it makes sense for it to be found in the city, then it is in the city. Example: rope, hiking boots, lighter, flashlight, tarp, etc. That kind of stuff. If you want
Can
weapons,
we just steal a lot of this from
the what?
police station?
You don't have to, you can buy things.
I have $50.
So everybody but Ira can buy a gun.
What?
Yeah. You cannot buy machine guns.
We just come over there strapped. We're ready to go in the tunnel.
But I got a quick price menu here.
There's no. You can afford whatever you want. You are wealthy. There's no tracking how much money things cost in this game.
Okay, so 3 flashlights, right?
So here, there is
Even a gun?
Hold on.
I got a flashlight and a lighter.
Even a gun,
handgun.
yes. So thematically, you'll have like a. So you'll have like a what's it called? The James Bond gun, because you're cool like that.
I like how Jose's trying to explain it. How it's just handgun every time.
Here, I'm gonna share a link with you guys on the Call of Cthulhu chat. For some equipment.
Can I actually get a canary?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You would know, so it makes sense for your character to know that.
Go to the pet
so
store.
Just add a canary in there. Yeah, you go to the pet store, and you can get yourself a canary.
I just want myself a little bird friend. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, little guy.
So I just share a link with equipment.
Ooh, cashmere
So-
dress suit.
Again, don't worry. We're not keeping track of like how much money you're actually spending. The only time I will ask you for that is if any one of you wants to buy like a car or anything like that.
Where's the
Then
link?
we'll roll for your credit rating.
Folding
So if you look there-
bathtub.
Yeah,
Where'd you put the link?
in the Call of Cthulhu chat in Discord.
Okay.
Then you can see the ammunition.
I like
and
to
weapons.
imagine. I mean, since I have a house, wouldn't I have some of these things already?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no so the way it works is we can roleplay the store thing, but I think that will take too long, in my opinion. So I'm just kind of letting you guys. I think last time we roleplayed it because they were all together in the same shop. But just add whatever you want. Like, if it makes sense for you to have it, you have it.
Gasoline blowtorch.
Jesus.
It's on here. There's awesome stuff on here.
Okay, I mean, don't add. It has to
Sounds
make
mean.
sense for you.
Welding
Oh, I got a
goggles.
flamethrower!
Bunch of chains.
A football helmet.
You show back up
I don't
to
know
Josh's
why,
house,
but I
like, what the
really
fuck?
feel like Lily should have a fucking
100.
A what? The little
a
shit, what?
.45 revolver.
I mean, that's
I-
what.
She should definitely just.
Yeah, grab a revolver.
Do it. I mean,
Oh yeah, the mother of pearl handle, of course.
fuck yeah.
Get a ship.
Same for you, Peralta. Like, if you want to upgrade your gun or just get another gun, you can do that.
Ooh, a hunting knife.
Ooh, a shotgun.
I can't afford a shotgun. can
I
use
know,
a
I'm getting
shotgun,
it for you.
but I can't afford a shotgun.
Ooh, I'm upgrading
You
to a
thinking you're
mechanical pencil.
I'm getting Ira like engraved on it. I just had an extra one.
A crowbar. Crowbar would probably be.
A 16-foot bullwhip.
You guys... Lily's gonna show up to the house like the guys at Hot Fuzz at the end.
Yeah.
Shotguns in the back.
Yeah. Just some brass knuckles.
Fucking everything.
Good lord, a Cadillac Type 55. Okay, so I
I'm only
think
seeing weapons so far. I don't...
Rotary tool grinder.
Rock thrown.
I have a rock.
Straight razor. I love that one. I like the specification. Can't bash anything with this rock. This is a throwing rock.
does it specify what tools are in a tool outfit? Because it just says 20 tools.
What are you looking at? More specifically?
Under tools.
Equipment, general equipment.
Yeah.
Tools.
Well, just like your
Tool
basic
outfit.
hammer, screwdriver, sockets kind of thing. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Literally, the guys from Hot Fuzz showing up.
You can buy.
What are you guys expecting to find here?
Everything.
Okay, so
Well, my favorite thing about Call of Cthulhu was the last time we played, Andrew was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a shotgun and this many shells." Fucking did nothing.
I just remember
What
I
he-
promised Ira a shotgun last time I was in town, so I
Right,
have to
right.
fulfill that promise.
I remember he shooting it at the whatever thing was happening in the attic, and I was like, "Yeah, you don't see anything happening." He's like, "Oh no."
let's see.
I'm gonna get a crowbar too. We might need it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like looking at this realistically. Let's see. So, I'm thinking. What's a searchlight? Oh no, electric torch. That's what I'm looking for. So a flashlight, probably for each of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say like we should have at least a hunting knife because you never know. It could be, for self-defense, but it could also be used for, like a wedge or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have rope, revolver, flashlight, Kanukis, a knife,
A rocket launcher. A Gatling gun.
And maybe like
a grenade.
Maybe like a crowbar too.
Yeah, I got a crowbar, flashlight, lighter, handcuffs.
Also, if it's not here, but like if I know we all kind of like history nerds, if there's something that you're like, oh, these people will have something like feel free.
Oh, there's medical equipment too. You can get crutches and a wheelchair.
Get some laxatives just in case. You never know.
Yeah, I'm buying some aspirin.
A nice
definitely.
flask for the road.
We're gonna need the aspirin.
What's a can of carbide?
Sodium bicarbonate?
Calcium carbide. Carbide minor lamps.
Isn't that Tums? Oh, never mind, not Tums.
Oh, it's a type of lamp. Huh, okay. Oh, using coal mining. I should probably know about those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, extra batteries for the flashlight too.
Actually, can I switch out my flashlight for like the mining cap with the flashlight on it?
That's fine.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
These city people and their electric torches.
Alright, who got the hunting knife? Is Ira getting the hunting knife?
Yeah, I'll take if it's alright with you, I'll take the hunting knife.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also gonna put mining hat. Replacing the flashlight, now it's mining hat.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm good. I got lighter, flashlight, gun, crowbar, aspirin, and batteries.
You said rope, right?
I do not have rope.
Alright, I'll take the rope then.
I do have rope.
Well, never hurts to have too much rope, so I'll also take some rope.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
Sorry, definitely tried to put bandana on my list. My brain did not catch up and it put bananas time 3. Need the potassium down there in the tunnels, you never know. Actually, some supplies wouldn't be a bad idea.
How long are we gonna be down there for?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna need rations.
Like if anything, this might be overkill what we have now.
Alright, let's go! After we stop in and research this house a little bit and get some blueprints.
There's gotta be some
history.
blueprints somewhere. As old as this house is.
I'm also thinking something I think would still be popular at the time, which is radium paint. So.
Oh. Okay.
To mark our way through the tunnel in case our flashlights die.
Okay.
What, it glows in the dark.
Alright, let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go. So the day has passed. Well, some of the time has passed. And you guys went to a couple shops and you come out with shit ton of bags full of all kinds of things. People kind of look at you weird. But now you're going to investigate and try to find what? I'm sorry.
Blueprints on the house.
Okay.
And history of the house.
The history of the house. So there's 2 libraries. Lily, you would know this. There's the John Hay Library, like I mentioned earlier, and then the Providence Athenaeum, I think is how you pronounce it. You can pick
definitely that one.
The Athenaeum?
Second.
Okay.
The Athenaeum. It's authentic.
Right, so it is a private lending library with beautiful Greek revival structure from the 1800s. And it includes plenty of historical documents. When you walk into the door, give me a credit rating real quick.
A what?
A credit rating. So just click on the credit rating. Yeah.
You have to pay to get in here.
Alright.
No, it's like a little skills. I wonder. I'll pull up the inflation calculator real quick.
How do what?
It says I only have $2, which is probably like 7,000 in today's money, or something like that.
It's under skills. I mean, you clicked it before.
I can't. I know. It's not letting me click it.
What?
Click.
Oh, you have to exit out of edit mode.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, alright. So the lady kind of stops you and she's like, excuse me, this is a private library, only members are allowed to come in.
So sorry. I think you should probably reread my identification again.
Okay.
There seems to.
You hand her. I'm assuming you're gonna hand her your. Oh man, where's my skills thing?
Yeah. Let's.
There's so many fucking skills. Give me a. Actually.
Charm.
Is there a charm skill? Yeah, there's a charm skill. No, because you're trying to pull your family name, right?
Yeah. I mean, I could try credit rating again.
Well, so give me a persuasion real quick. Persuade if you have it.
That's a big old no.
Yeah. Ooh, so close too.
Oh.
So if you want, you can use 1 luck point to be able to hit it. So the pool of luck points that you have.
Yeah, I assume Peralta is with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I spin around and just look at him and just kind of like gesture. Like, take care of this. Come on.
I'm gonna walk up and just kind of flash my badge, be like, look, we really need to get in here. Here's the badge, there's this police business. We'll be in and out, no problem.
Give me a persuade. Or intimidate if you want to. I don't know if you have that one.
Oh.
So the lady in the front looks at you. Unless you have a warrant, I can't let you in unless you're a member.
Is perchance, because we are here actually on behalf of Josh Winscott, to learn more about his family's recently inherited property, would his family happen to be members?
Let me look. She pulls a big old ledger. Seems their membership expired 100 years ago.
Good lord, how old is this fucking library?
How old is this fucking ledger?
Sorry, ma'am, I can't let you in unless you're a member. The membership is $15 a year. Would you like to sign up? That's about $300, by the way.
$15.
Lily, you got that right. You can cover.
That's $300 in today's money, just so you know.
Yeah, that was a genuine reaction for me.
Otherwise, you could go to the public library.
I don't think they're going to have what I need there. Darling, how about I slip you $5? We all look the other way. It will be a quick in and out. No problems.
Is my friend Abraham a member here?
Alright, give me a persuade with a bonus die.
Charm.
So, charm. Sorry, I don't.
Can I charm her?
Yeah.
Get
roll
fucked.
a bonus die. No, hold on. Roll a bonus die. See where it says bonus. Click it. Sorry, I rolled it. So that would be. Oh, you rolled a 3. Yeah, still not enough. She's looks at you and said, "Dear, you're a beautiful dame, but sorry, rules are rules," and just pushes the $5 back.
I don't want your money.
What's $5? I'm just curious. $100! Goddamn!
Holy shit!
This lady has principles.
That's why you should run for fucking president. Holy crap!
Again, dear, it's $15 for the year, and you're more than welcome to utilize the library as much as you want.
Hey Peralta, how much is my family paying you again?
Not enough.
Yeah. Did they
I love that
offer
Lily's
you
supposed to be wealthy.
Hey, you don't get wealthy by spending your own money.
I would also imagine, like,
Very much true.
Could you just Lily, just pay? We'll get in, and then.
Stop that, Peralta. Did you get the expense account or not?
No, I'm not on the expense account. I'm just a goon hired by your family.
Wow, you are a horrible detective. My God, there's always an expense account. What are you talking about?
I would
Okay.
imagine Detective Peralta needs to be like a little bit subtle about the fact that he's following Lily.
Not even a little bit.
None whatsoever.
No. Well. Alright, fine. Here's your $15, ma'am. You, Peralta. You need to definitely send a message to my family and, get me reimbursed for this. This is ridiculous.
She grabs the
You're gonna be here at
$15.
least.
Let me get right on that.
She inputs your name into the ledger, and then she gives you a membership card, and she says that you can always bring a guest with you. As she presses the button, and then the gate just and opens, lets you guys in to the library.
Just
as you
Peralta,
walk
I'm
in,
telling you, if you listen.
There's this beautiful marble Greek-style revival structure that opens up in front of you, with a long table in the middle, with lamps emitting a warm light, and just endless rows of books left and right on the second floor as well. It is cool and nice in here, and it smells clean and it's quiet. It is one of the nicest libraries you've seen in your whole entire life.
Lily is unfazed and is continuing to berate Peralta. See, the last detective that followed me around, I don't know, 3 days. He got paid for 3 months and expensed $100 each month. No problem. My family didn't ask a single question.
They paid me,
Ridiculous.
but I was drinking a lot, and it's gone. That's why I need this job.
Wow.
All right, so
That's talent.
So a couple questions. What are you looking for exactly?
Blueprints of the house, and to see if there's
Yes.
any alternative entrances or building plans we could see, possibly to where the tunnel goes, like where it might
Okay,
lead.
roll me
I don't care about the
Roll-
blueprints. I want his.
history. Got it. So both of you roll me a library roll with 2 bonus dice each. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm close though.
Gonna go well.
Hey, there we go. Oh wait, no, it's still out of range.
10.
That'll do
Oh.
it.
29.
Oh, you got a 0?
Oh, that's a 1 minus 1.
You're-
Alright, roll. Jesus. Alright. So, you guys look all through the library. You do manage to find some information. You
It's a house.
find a couple.
It's all dead.
It's a house. No, you do find some information. It's mainly because it is a very well-known house. And you probably could have asked somebody and it would have told you this. But you found it in the library. So the first thing is you find information on the Winscott family. You know that the house was built by Elijah Winscott, who was a slave trader in 1796. It was passed
Gross.
down through generations and inherited the house, and the main business was, you guessed it, slave trade. You also know that the family fortune dwindled about 2 generations back, for obvious reasons, and that the last one to live here was Josh's grandmother, Florence. The second thing that you guys find is the role that Providence had in the slave trade. Mainly that even though it was abolished here in 1806, I'm trying to get my dates right. No. Yeah, in 1806, there was still illegal dealings with it. And many people were tried for illegal slave trade. Then you find a small passage about just towards the tail end of 1806, which was when Congress gave expiration to it, that there were a lot of traders trying to move slaves undercover to the south very fast for a couple of years. Nobody knows exactly how much, because there was no record, or how many people got moved, because there's no record of it. And there's a mystery as to how they accomplished this, since the docks were closed. Yes. And then, can somebody give me a spot hidden check? Actually, you both can do it.
I'm gonna just stop rolling.
I think I'm good at that one. Oh yeah.
Okay. As you're searching through this uncomfortable history of the town and the history of Winscott's family, from one of the many books that you're reading through, Peralta, you find that a couple of pages are kind of stuck together, and in one of them you find a letter. Where's the handouts? Is it here? Handouts. Let me know if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
Providence, January 5th, 1811. Dear Philip, it is with immeasurable sadness that I tell you that Elijah Winscott has passed from this world and is now in the loving arms of our Lord. We had all known that he was not in good health for some years, in both his body and his spirit. He had made it most hard to know his troubles, for he had quit the company of his fellows. I did visit him in the country house where he had lived for some years now. As he lay in his sickbed, he broke his silence and told me a tale that I cannot properly reckon. I do not rightly know if I should tell it now to you, but I know you worried greatly for our friend. He recalled me that 15 years past he had pondered how we might continue our trade, which had served us so well. The hateful laws against our livelihood and the troubles that beset good John Brown caused him no end of upset. Well, I remember, as you must, Elijah's character and speaking in the tavern during this time. We thought it idle fancy and too much drink. We all of us laughed to hear him speak of how we should dig tunnels neath the town. We did not know then that 'twas not idle fancy altogether. We did not know that he had been making plans in secret. For when the cellar neath Elijah Winscott's home was laid, a tunnel was found. This tunnel did go close to the river, and it was no matter to dig it yet closer. He would use this passage to shepherd slaves to and from the town. All had been set, and Elijah did wait happy in his home for his men to bring him his slaves. But they did not come. When he began to wonder what had kept them, he and the men he had to hand went down to see what they might find. They found death. In straining voice, he told me of parts of men strewn like rags across the tunnel, white man and slave alike. He could not be sure, for he did not linger, but he did think that not all men were accounted for, nor did he note anything of the slave women. But where could the others have gone, and what had come for them? The shadows of the caverns did seem to leer at him, keeping the mystery from him. Quickly he returned, and quickly he made walls of strong brick underneath his home and near the river to keep out whatever may be below. He knew no rest from that day forward, certainly not while he remained in that house. All we knew then was that he fell ill and spoke no more of schemes to thwart the laws. From his sick bed at the end of his life, he said that chasms plunged deep beneath the town he had quit. He peered out his window at the swaying red maple trees and seemed to calm. I can only think that this country house was some peace to him as he breathed his last. May his heirs have better fortune in that house in Providence than he. With sincere esteem, Jacob Bishop.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Sorry, Andrew, that you couldn't hear it.
It's all right.
You read it, right?
Yeah, I did read it.
Okay. All right.
I mean I read it.
but-
I read it because
Yeah.
he's not here.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, that's why you couldn't hear it, because you weren't here. See? The game knows.
Yeah, see, immersion. Okay.
Version.
I like to imagine you found a seat real close to where we are in the library just so you can try to eavesdrop.
Yeah, I've actually been a member of this library the whole time.
That's why you're so poor.
Ow.
Sadly, because of your rolls, that's all you found.
Oh, not bad.
Can I ask the librarian for help?
Sure.
Now that we're members.
Help, Miss Lady. Here's the address. We need all of the
The
information.
The Winscott house. What do you want to know, dear?
Yeah. The history. When was the house built?
Oh, this house was built, I believe, in 1811, I believe. I mean, actually, I closed the thing by accident.
Fond childhood memory of yours, I assume?
1811, yes. by Micah Winscott.
Why
They
is
were
it such
they
a...
were known they were known to be slave traders.
popular house?
And-
Yes, we don't love that.
There's never been a good man named
Unfortunate.
Micah, has there?
No. It's just it's been in decay ever since, that family kind of fell apart.
Are there any books on the history of the family?
Not really, other than what you got there, those town records, and the pushy points at the stuff that you guys read on about it.
While they're doing this...
This might be a...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go on.
Well, no, I was saying, like, while they're doing this, like, am I back at the house or something, or...
Yeah, so you rewind as you guys are doing the library thing. You and Winscott were, like, that deep sleep where you wake up and there's, like, drool all over you? That's what you experience.
Oh, wake up covered in sweat.
Yeah. And it's like, it's the next day, it's around 11:30 in the morning. And the house is eerily quiet again.
Okay. You can go back to them. I need to think about some things.
All right.
This might be a bit of a funny one, but it's always been a special interest of mine to hear about folklore, ghost stories of the area.
I'm not a big believer on those. There hasn't been really anything said around here other than, really nothing. Sorry.
Nothing? Not a book?
No.
Or, no. They're not a good library. It's not a very good.
Worth every penny, dear.
A lot of missing pieces here.
Oh my god, for this first I should get to take a gate. Oh.
Anything else
Do you
you want to
happen
ask?
to know any spooky stories about the Winscott house? Any spread through the grapevine?
No, other than there was a couple people who disappeared at one point, but I believe the official statement is that they just happened to move away without telling anybody. They were eventually found somewhere up in Massachusetts.
When was this?
A couple of about 20 or so years back.
Winscott's.
I'm sorry, what?
And they were Winscott?
Yeah, a couple of the workers, and I believe I forgot that gentleman's name. Elijah Winscott, I believe, is the one that just also was up in Massachusetts, I believe, as a retiree of sorts. He was an avid member of our society, and then he just decided to retire early, for what I remember.
Interesting. I should give Peralta the eyes. We need to look into.
Just give you the quiet nod from behind. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. This has been and almost useful time. You have a wonderful day.
You too, dear.
Is there any way you refund memberships?
Sorry, no. No refunds.
Yeah, should have seen the big sign. Right there. It's bigger than
Yeah,
the
she,
library
she
sign.
points. She points at this like makeshift like marker drawn sign, not refunds, in this beautiful library.
Oh god. We leave, and the very first thing I say is, I think that was the worst library I've ever been in.
Yeah. They charge you, and they don't even have any good information in there.
Not a single bit of it.
Never been scammed by a library before.
Oh, never?
I mean,
It's,
true. Bye.
Alright, well, we should probably head back.
So
Yeah, this
while
big
I-
bag of guns is getting real heavy.
So
You are in the library with a bunch of guns.
I mean, it's the 20s. They're like, you know, they're not loaded, right? All right, you're good.
Pretty much.
Okay, so while that's going on,
They're not.
if I'm back at the house, can I like investigate the basement a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So
You gonna go down there by yourself?
I'm playing a character that does not know he's in a Call of Cthulhu game. So
yeah, of course. So yeah, you get up. And the house again, like I said earlier, is eerily quiet. Not a lot of movement or events. Anything eventful has happened that you're aware of. So you're gonna just head down straight to the basement.
well, I'm assuming that's where we're gonna like prepare. So I'm gonna like bring the equipment and stuff, like set it down, like, you know, like the flashlights, the ropes, the little canary, and the little cage that I got.
Yeah.
And then give it a little bit of like,
Aw.
seed. Yeah, I know.
Yep. So
this is-
as you come down the stairs and turn towards where the basement is, you find an interesting scene of the door is open. There is a lot of brick and stone littered around, and a cold cup of coffee nearby.
Is Mr. Winscott anywhere?
Do you want to search the house?
Yes.
Okay. Give me. Man, I gotta get used to. Would it be spot hidden again? I feel like spot hidden is like a.
I mean, I'm just like walking around the house, right? I'm not like
Right, but like to.
not
for you
playing
to-
hide and seek with them.
I know, but to be able to like put things together. Yeah, nah, you don't have to roll for it. So you're walking around the house. There's a lot of rooms in the house, and you check each one of them. Well, first you check the one where you laid Judge Winscott the previous night, and he's not there. And slowly but surely you check the rest of the rooms, and they're all empty. Some of them have a lot of furniture with like the sheets on top of it for dust and for the construction, so it's all empty. It is, even though it's bright, it's still kind of eerie because some of those shapes give you that there's a human beneath it type of
Right.
feel.
Yeah.
But you call his name and you don't hear any response whatsoever.
So in the basement, there was an open doorway with bricks laying around
Well,
it.
because you saw was the doorway that leads into the basement, open,
Mhm.
and there were brick, like bits and pieces of like brick around it.
Oh, in the
didn't look-
doorway leading down.
It down, yeah. You didn't go down the basement.
I guess I'll just go, like, with a flashlight, just click.
You step in, the same eerie noise as described before of like the door creaking and the wood panels creaking. you look down into what used to be the basement. I'm sorry. You look down into the basement, and it's darker, but there's some light, some eerie light from I forgot what the actual word is. The little basement door window thing that illuminate some of it. So it's not completely pitch black down there, but you see that there's dust and boot prints going down and up, as if like work has been done here. Do you want to go down the basement?
A little bit, just a little bit.
So as you start stepping down slowly, each step creaking just a little bit louder, bringing up the tension, you find yourself in a basement that's filled with all sorts of wooden furniture and old things that make almost a puzzling maze that leads into a wall that's broken, and the broken wall used to have a secondary brick wall behind it that is now busted down, leading into a pitch black cavern.
Okay, so this is gonna sound really weird, but Ira is no stranger to potentially weird or superstitious shit going on. Is there a way that I can get like a feel for if this is like bad news or something?
A feel for bad news?
Like just kind of like get my bearings.
Vibe check.
Yeah.
A vibe check?
Yeah.
Please roll for vibe check. Yeah, give me an intelligence check. That will be your street smarts.
Oh god.
So, it's a hard success. Not only do you know something is really up here about what's beyond that wall, but you start putting the clues together slowly that Josh has not only opened the wall, but ventured down this cavern by himself.
Great.
Oh Lord, Mr. Winscott, what have you got?
There goes
yourself
Winnie,
into?
buddy.
As you put these together, you hear the door opening, and Lily and Peralta walking into the house. Oh, Popo.
Oh.
He wants us to go lay down so bad. He's like, please,
Yeah,
snuggle
dude,
time.
Mia gets really annoyed at when we're not sleeping. But as you peer into the pure darkness, you flash your light in, and the light just doesn't find anything but the void into this cavern. Peralta and Lily start making their way down the basement, calling for Josh, and they find you peering into this hole. You are now wondering what happened to Josh. And with that, we're ending the night.
We didn't search the house for Josh, right? We just assumed he went in there because of the coffee.
Ira did.
Oh, he did search the house?
Yeah, I looked
Yeah,
at
he
him
searched the
first
house.
to make sure he
Okay.
wasn't, you know, doing some stupid socialite shit like hiding or something like that.
You see him like behind a curtain, or like
Yeah,
with his
but-
feet sticking out from behind the curtain.
God damn it, Josh! We ain't got time for hijinks.
Alright, so we're gonna leave it there and we'll pick up next week. We got a little bit of it done. So to be fair, I was reading online a lot of like DMs that read this, and the beginning is very like, ooh, what do we do? So you guys made it to just like the actual dungeon.
Like the
quote
meat and
unquote.
potatoes of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So If you remember last time we played, there's a lot of things that are gonna happen.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I was expecting only to do player creation today, so I'm glad that we made it this far.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I will have a better playlist, I promise. I literally just pulled the ones from last game.
Don't worry about it.
All good.
Really quickly. Yeah. But yeah, so we'll be back next Wednesday with more Call of Cthulhu spookiness for the month of Halloween. What will happen to our intrepid adventurers and Andrew? And what will happen to Josh?
Also probably die.
So I
Josh is
have,
already
it's funny because I have a duplicate of each one of blank character sheet for you guys, so whenever one dies, I just throw you another one so you can create another character.
Should we even give you character art?
Well, yes, please.
Okay.
I will appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. That way they all don't look like this booky thing. But yeah, thank you everybody who joined us. We'll be back next week. It is a nice, small, intimate group right now, so lots of things happening.